Hi guys, we seem to be having a problem. Marius has just joined. I think everybody is just reconnecting to the room. Yes, so everyone, Marius, if you just turn on your video, yes, I can see you guys. So I see everyone is just reconnecting to the room. Okay, let's just give it a few seconds. We seem to be having...
Load shedding, internet load shedding.
Internet load shedding.
Okay.
We're going to give it just a few more. Like I said, guys, those of you that are on the call at the moment, we do record all the webinars. And so they will go. Okay, thank you, Henny. Everything is okay. After the webinar, everything will be posted again on our communication channels. Okay, I'm just going to give you, we've still got quite a few people joining the room. Hi, Mukesh. Hello, Jasper. Guys, you can post in the chat tonight. We've made it a public chat, and also very exciting, Marius is going to be giving away 3 coins. Is that correct?
Oh, I hope so. He's giving away coins.
No. Yes.
Yes, definitely. We are giving away 3 coins tonight. So there'll be 3 questions, and then whoever answers that first are welcome to get their coins.
So does a person get all 3 coins, or just 3 people get a coin?
No, so it's 3 different people that each get 1 coin.
Okay, cool.
Yes. So even if they do answer, the same person answers the question correct, there's only 1 coin per person.
Sorry. No, I said what we'll do is we'll put a personal serial number for that person on this coin to make it a bit different than the other ones.
Okay, awesome. Okay, guys, we are going to continue. Like I said, I'm recording this webinar anyway, so we will send it out afterwards. Sorry, it seems like we just had a bit of technical difficulties there. Okay, so Marius, I lost you there saying, you guys, you started Silgonex together, but where did it actually all start? Where you met from a mutual friend, but how did it come about deciding that you want to start Silver, or was that the first idea, or not really?
No, so the idea was, we spoke about it and talked about it on a flight from here to Germany, to Munich, and we wanted to create an exchange, first of all. That was the first thing that we wanted to do, but an exchange that's a bit different, an exchange that's easier to use, an exchange for people that are not used to the crypto environment. I mean, that's a big thing for people that don't know anything about it, to come into an environment that actually you know nothing about. So the idea was to make it easy and accessible to the everyday person. And then we said, well, while we are doing the exchange, or while we want to do that, why don't we look at creating our own coin and then add that onto our platform? And but then we said to each other, well, we need to have a coin that's backed by something. There's no use that there's a coin that doesn't have any function or anything, and it's not backed by a physical product. And because we come out of other commodities as well, we decided that silver is such an undervalued commodity. So we're going to do that, and silver is still affordable to most people, everyone actually, but not everyone, 95% I would say, or a lot of people. Let's put it that way. But it's more accessible for people to buy silver than for them to buy gold or something else. And we came up with the idea to say, well, if we can create a digital coin and we have it backed 1 coin to 1 gram, then people can start to save silver from as little as 1 gram that they can buy. And they can accumulate these grams and until it gets to the 31.1 grams, which is an ounce. So if they get to that point, they're more than willing to come and exchange the digital coins for the physical silver, because that's what it's all about. you do want a physical product for that, and you want to be able to go to offices. You want to be able to meet with the people that's doing it. It's no use having people far away that you struggle, to get your products. And then we said, well, let's open the offices. We get physical address, and it's such a wonderful thing because we get to meet so many people that come and visit the office. And we had visitors this morning again, and that's great. Just make an appointment. You're welcome. Really,
It was a hectic visit.
Yes. I hope those guys are on the call tonight. Marius, like I said, I think one thing that makes us different as well is we are local. It's nice to, like you say, people can come to the office, they can have coffee and cookies with us, and if there's a problem, we just a phone call away and we can sort out issues.
Yes.
So what would you say really also makes us different from any other platform?
Well, there's a few things. So first of all, I'll start and I'll say that we do not require you to purchase any packages or any subscriptions where you pay money for actually nothing, because subscription and you don't get anything for it is not, that's just throwing money away where you could have purchased silver for yourself with that exact same money. So first of all, no packages. We don't believe in packages. We don't sell packages. That's the first thing. Then we also put a lot of effort into the coins and the manufacturing process. We do not just cast a bar and then give it out to the public. There's a lot of processes. There's a lot of it's labor intensive, and that's why there's a price difference between a coin, for instance, that went through all the processes, and just a piece of rough silver, if I call it that. So that's the one thing. Then the fact that you can do a bit more with the digital silk coin than just to trade it for silver. We're in the process of a lot of changes. We're in the process of making it available for other things as well. But that's part of our ecosystem. So I know everybody say we've got an ecosystem. It's actually a word that we just want to maybe put a process or something else. The word ecosystem is maybe being said too much, but it
sounds a little bit like a plant ecosystem.
So the fact is that we have different platforms, and all these platforms connect to each other to give you a better experience with a company than what you've ever had before. I would also say something else that makes us different is customer service. We've appointed new people last week or the week before, and as the demand grows, we constantly will add people onto that division, and that's being led by Louis. And well, if there's really big issues, things get to management anyways. We're trying to sit with them on a regular basis to see what the problems are and how we can help to sort it out. Because that's ultimately the way to get new people into the business, is by showing them that there is support, there is a way to be helped.
Yes.
And just something, although we have the Telegram group, we don't monitor that group much. I am on that group, and Robert and people are on the group, but there are specific ways that we put things that we put in place for support. So people mustn't think if they don't get support on the Telegram group, for instance, there's not support. There is the chat box. You can elaborate on that, but there's a few ways of getting in contact with us. Yes, and
yes.
I think that's the biggest thing. The other, just one more thing that we have a coin that gets audited, and I'm just going to show you the first page here, because this is a report. I want to bring. I'm just going to stand up. I want to bring it closer, because we promised that we have someone looking after it, and I want to show it, because you can see there's from Deloitte, and then it says review of silver metal accounting procedures. So this is just the fact that I just want to show everybody that we are saying doing what we're saying we're going to do, and so that's the key points from my side.
I think it's nice to show, because I think from the beginning we've been saying, all our webinars, we've been saying integrity and transparency is one of our top values. And you know, we're being open, we're doing everything. What's the word? Regulated. Is it right if I say that? To making sure that we comply to all the rules, being silver and that sphere.
Yeah, so that's where our finance department plays a very big role in making sure that we comply with all the regulations. And for instance, to give you an example, MasterCard changed the regulations a short while ago, and we had to. Oh, sorry, Robert said you'll talk about it. I should keep quiet
now. Marius, so tell me a little bit about what's been happening at our offices.
So our boardroom's finished, our offices are finished, and I wish I could show everybody the facility that we have. We've in the meanwhile we've actually created a lounge downstairs, and when you come and collect your coins, you'll be able to have a nice cup of coffee, or even if anybody wants a whiskey or something like that, they are more than willing to come and have one. But we would like to make it more of an experience to come and get your coins and come and pick them up than just to send them over the post and say, here's your coins. So that's the idea with that.
I love that, because it's like you say, it needs to be an experience collecting your silver, even if it's one coin, guys. Collect your silver, have an experience, have some whiskey, you know, sit there. If you don't drink whiskey, I will offer you guys wine, because I will have wine with you, and Marius and Robert will do that with you. Marius, just tell us about the 2 people that has been appointed at the offices as well.
Well, we've appointed 2 ladies because we needed to balance the male a little bit. So the one lady's name is Tilly and the other one is Tiffany. So both T's, so Tilly and Tiffany. So you would have, if you contacted support, you might have talked to them as well. So I mean that they are the 2 new people, and I would love them to be on the next webinar somewhere so we can show people as well.
Yes.
And speak to them, they will actually put a face to the name and be able to relate.
So just give us a little bit update on what's been happening in George, and also, okay, let's talk George first.
So we have decided, because there's such a demand in the Cape, that we actually opened a satellite office in George, so that just shows you that there's growth. And if I can just add this, that in the past 4 months that we're busy with Silgonex, and we're sitting on registered people on our web, on our system. We passed the 2,200 around the mark. So I mean that shows you the demand. Not only the demand, but it shows you that people need the support, and they really want to invest and get silver for themselves, but they want a reliable platform.
Yes.
And although I mean, everything's not perfect. I mean, it's a new company, we're getting there, but we're trying to get to those little glitches as quick as we can, and I think that's the important part. Well, together with communication, and that's one thing I just want to add, to say that we have decided that we need to up the communication methods, and we must communicate more with our partners. We don't believe in it. I don't believe in that. So, but that's roughly from us.
And also, I know about whatever you want to share about some new silver products that is in the pipeline.
Oh, there's actually a few, but we have decided that, and some people might think this is maybe now something ridiculous or anything like that, but we have decided that we're going to create a coin, and a portion of the profits of that coins we're going to donate to establishment where we can assist people with Corona. I mean, it's a big thing, and it's actually going to be called the Corona coin, and it's got the
virus.
Okay, yeah. I mean, but just see, I've got another voice in my head on this side. And we'll share some details on that very, very soon. That's the one thing. The other thing I want to mention is that something that makes us completely different, and I don't believe anybody is doing this. is that we could give you the option, and we're going to start with a promotion, or not a promotion, but an option on how to do this. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about it. So if I can, I'm going to just get closer again because I want to show one on the one side. So if I need to leave my kids something one day, I want my family crest on it.
Yes.
That's what I want. So we will give enough information, but we want our business partners, and we want everybody in Silgonex to be able to do that. So what is better than to leave your children or anybody else a coin with your family on it? I mean, there's nothing that compares to that. If you want to compare it to a bar that's got nothing, then I mean, it's not even comparable.
I see Robert is.
I'm excited about this, and I'm talking too much, so that's why Robert is like.
So Marius, I just want to say from my side, as from marketing and being part of Silgonex, it's really for me a privilege to be working with Silgonex and be working with you guys, with you and Robert. You know, we've got a lot of frustration sometimes at the office, but it's because, you know, we are really trying to get everything perfect. And so I just want to say really thank you from my side, and it's an honor for me to be part of Silgonex. And anything else that you would like to say before I go over to Robert? Because I know Robert is like, Marius, can you just finish? It's time for me to talk.
I think I need 5 minutes.
I think I'll finish and give Robert a chance. But we really strive to bring out a really awesome product. I mean, if you look at the quality of the coins, there's really a lot of work that goes into them, and it's not. You are welcome. You could get 1 kilogram bars or something, but do you want to first of all store them in our country? That's the other facility we offer. So, and there's no storage fees with us. So why do you actually want to keep them with you if you can have it in the vault that's insured first of all, secondly audited, but you're more than welcome to get them. There's nothing that prevents you from getting your coins. You're fully welcome to get them.
Before I let you go, can we give away a coin?
Yes, so you must tell me a name, or you must ask the first question.
Okay, hang on. Guys, be close to your, I'm going to be checking the chat group now. I'm going to ask a question. Let's see who listens. So, sorry, staff members, you can't participate. And I don't know if I could say, I don't know, Marius, this is your decision. The people who have been in the office, I don't know if they can join into the competition because they know the answer.
I think we'll make it fair, and it's a simple answer. I don't think it's that difficult.
Okay.
Let's open it for everyone except staff members from our side.
Okay. So be ready. Please name one of the newest staff members. Name. Okay, you guys need to type it in the. I need the newest. No one is typing. I need the newest. Okay, first. Okay, Salome Smith is eerste. Okay, so Salome Smith, you are correct. Tilly is one of our staff members, and you were also correct, but Salome was a little bit before you. Salome, I think Marius was the best. If she can just get in contact with you, can she send you an email?
You send me email marius@silgonex.com, and then I'll arrange it from my side.
Okay, 100%. Next question. Be ready. Let me just get my chat. How much silver coins is 1 ounce silver coin? How many silver coins in 1 ounce silver coin? Quickly, go. Okay, no one knows.
Wait.
Hang on. Dean. Okay, Dean Buxton. You are first. 31.1.
He's got enough.
Has he got enough?
I'm joking. Dean, no problem. You're fine. No problem.
Oh, Johan is the same guy that was second. Johan, yes.
Third time lucky one.
Yeah, third time lucky. Marius, I need a question because the other one I had a question and we haven't answered it.
Who says 37.1? That's good.
Almost there.
Almost there.
You have a question? Any question?
Yeah, I think that's interesting. Then we need to ask the next question, Nana.
Okay.
Who is the head of the? I've got one if you want.
Yeah.
Who's running the support team?
Go. That's an easy one.
Who is running the support team?
The support team. Who's in charge of the support team with everybody?
Leon.
Clive. I see Clive. Clive was the first one.
Wait.
Is there one?
I saw Clive was the first one.
Ramon.
The correct answer is Louis.
Yes. Hang on. Clive. I'm sorry, you're correct. Clive Smith, you're the first one. Okay, awesome.
All three of you just send me a mail to my email, and I don't know where else you want to send me a mail, but you can send me to my email, and then I'll sort it out for you. No problem. And if you're around, if you're close to the office, you're welcome to pop in and come and meet us and come and collect your points.
Also, just another thing that I'm thinking about, we'll be running an awesome competition. Marius, I don't know if you've got the box with you at the moment. We will be running a competition with where you can win that specific box. So just stay tuned to our communication channels and especially it will be a social media competition. Yeah, we can see that. Thank you. We've got it. So yeah, that's the next one. Yeah, we've got it. Okay, Robert, you said you've got 5 minutes. Okay.
Sorry, I have to go now. I have an appointment.
Okay, Robert, so let's just start talking exchange. Where we are at the moment with regards to the exchange, is that what you had in mind, or where did the dream of the exchange start to where it is now?
Well, we first started the exchange, actually the website, to get the sell point out there with the IEO sale. And on the 1st of July, we started the exchange. And then we actually brought in a few changes where we brought in the SEC coin, which is our own mineable coin, which users out there actually mine as they do exchanges. And it's kind of also like a holding coin that you can hold. You don't need to sell it. We do get a lot of calls every day, like there's no SEC coins that's selling on the exchange. But the reason why is because people are holding on to it. So there's a high demand for the coin. And this one you can use for staking to get evidence of it. And we are actually looking at also adding more pairs on it, but we do have some challenges with that. And one of the challenges we have is that we actually quite new, and there's a lot of other exchanges out there that already have quite a huge number of volume. So we're quite new, so it's not easy just to load any pairs. So we are still in the stage of building a big volume. As soon as we can see that the volume is growing, we can add another few pairs as well. Another few things that we had was that people were asking, when can we add sell points on it? And we did say that, listen, once we've reached 250, we will see that we can add it. So that's still one of the challenges we have. We had a discussion a few days ago, so today as well, is that it will actually be a problem for both sides, for us as a company and also for the affiliates out there that actually build the company. But actually it's for everybody. And what it comes down to is basically once we start to load a sold pair, let's say sold to BTC, that means that everybody can go and actually buy a sold on the exchange platform, not from the company, not from the affiliates. So it's meaning that why would I then buy from the company? However, we are looking at something that we can do because we do get people that they would like to liquidate their silver.
Correct.
I always tell people, okay, but you don't buy silver today to sell tomorrow, but you do get people that they need money quickly. And so most of the commissions are paid in silver. And currently we're looking at a way to start to put pocket money in people's pockets. And we're working on that, and that will start quite soon as well. And the other thing that we build into the website is on the user's interface, is because we have a lot of people that are struggling with the referral link. That's sorted out. There's also the 2 factors that you can do to make your security more better, because when you withdraw, you can actually go and say that if you withdraw, you either need to receive an email or an SMS with an OTP. Also, you can do Google Authenticator. So that's all been added on the system there at the moment. So there's a lot of security that's built in, that we're building up, because we need to look at the security. And as the players start to build and the wallets start to get more, we need to look at that as well. That's from the exchange side. There are a few things that I can't say now, but just watch the space. There's a few things that's going to happen in the next month or 2.
And okay, like we get, so I'm just checking with a question now. Shiraz is asking, does the box come with the coins? Yes, it does come with the coins in the competition. And I see there's quite a few guys that want some training, Robert, just on the exchange, explaining a little bit more detail. What we will get to that. Robert, okay, so if we get to the card, I think you say we want to give money back into people's pockets. But people need money to live. So I think if you can elaborate on the Silgonex card at the moment.
Before we get to that, one of the things that we wanted to do was to get the cards out to the people in August. However, we did have challenges with the MasterCard, the API rules, license change. We actually had to do it all from scratch again. So that's all been sorted out. Most of the people who logged into the back office in Silgonex card, you will see these new tabs. It will say My Card and KYC. So now you can go and load your KYC salon. From next week, we will start to do the approvals. We do not do the approvals ourselves. That's done by a third-party company. So by MasterCard. So we are not the people who will do the approval. So it can take you 2 to 3 days once you have uploaded and then your approval done. So like I said, we are not the company who will do the approval. We are only managing it to see that it's fine, everything is loaded up. And then also the card details. So as soon as the cards will come in, we will then allocate your card to your profile, and the card will be sent to you. Now, coming back to the money in the pocket, there's a lot of people who've been selling the cards, they're getting commission on it, and we have some good news. From Monday, we will start to pay out the commissions. So you need to go and load your Ethereum wallet or your Bitcoin wallet where you want to withdraw it, and you can start to withdraw, and then we'll start to allocate the commissions to those people who want to withdraw, if you want.
And then you can buy more silver.
And then you can buy more silver.
Yes. I think which would also be great, once every person who has ordered a card, if they can do a video, because guys, this is really, the card is also silver, and the card is one of our very exciting projects. You're spending Bitcoin and Ethereum, make a video, tag us on Facebook, tag us on YouTube, let us know how it's working for you, so we can just get your feedback on that.
The cards I'm using, I think most people already know. We've tested it, works perfectly. We get cashing via Telegram. It works. I basically went to the teller, withdraw money from it. It works perfectly. I haven't had any issues, anything like that.
Robert, anything from the exchange or the card or development from your side? Last words, and then forever hold your peace.
Yes, it might. We're just in the process of doing a few changes from this the way people to buy SOL at a much easier way. We work in that process. Also to automated purchases, and also to make it easier by buying with a card. The one thing that we also have a challenge is buying with a card, because the thing is, there's so many. The fees are extremely high buying with a card through a merchant. So we're looking at a best way to make it easier. So we're working very hard to get that sorted out as soon as possible.
Yeah, thank you, Robert. And also, again, from your side, like I said to Marius, we all experience frustrations. But again, thank you for your effort and the time you put in. And guys, that you can hear that we are really working around the clock to make the experience as smooth as possible. And we learn as we go. And I know that from Robert, and as we go, and Thank you for sorting out everyone's stuff.
So I just want to say to the whole team from us, our internal team as well, they work very hard. So they are actually doing everything for everybody outside. So and that's right through everyone, including finance, support, reception, everything. Every single one of the people working with us is together with us. So
Cool.
thank you.
Pleasure, Robert. I just see there's a question for you. I think this actually gets asked quite a few times. So I'm gonna ask him now. Can you give us a bit more detail on how we can help the set point price to increase?
Yes. Number one, get more people to trade on the platform. Because the more we trade, remember we're releasing every day is 140,000 coins that's released to the people who do exchanges. And then also you can try and trade more with the coin on the platform. Don't be scared to do trading on it. And the main thing is just to get more people on the exchange. I do know there's only 4 pairs at the moment, but there will be coming more. There's a certain volume that we're looking at, and also certain users that we're looking at, so we can get more people to actually release more pairs.
Guys, I think that's it for tonight.
Thank you.
Last word. That's it. Thank you so much. Say again.
No, I say thank you, Anna, for
Having us.
Having us.
From the office. I don't know where you are.
Yeah, I'm not at the office. I'm at home. You guys are at the office. I've got a life.
I don't watch it.
Guys, have an awesome evening. Thank you so much for joining us. And we hope to see you at the office, and stay tuned to our competition that we will be running, and also to all the new updates that are coming. And if you do need any questions, please feel free, go to our website, contact us via live chat. Louis, Tilly, and Tiffany is there to assist you, or you can email us via info@silgonex.com. We look forward to hearing from you and sorting out a problem that you might have. Have a lovely. Hey?
Let's do this again.
Let's do this on a regular basis.
3 weeks time.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
All right.
Cheers, guys. Have a lovely evening. Bye-bye. Bye.